Hey guys, Professor Prime here with MyJaPlanet.com, and today I'm bringing you a special video. This is Transformers Studio Series Commander, the Transformers the Movie 86 number 21 Ultra Magnus. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is exciting. The last Ultra Magnus that we have gotten that was actually good at the Chug line was the War for Cybertron, the Earthrise version. I do believe he was re-released for Kingdom. I think there was a Kingdom version, and he was a leader class. This is going to be a commander class. You can pre-order it right now on Hasbro Pulse. It's expected to come out November 1st, 2023. Probably gonna order this. I mean, I'm not gonna wait for stores on this guy. It's a commander class. Commander classes have been pretty bad being released in retail stores. I never saw a Motormaster at the last one that I saw in store at like a Walmart or Target. I was Rodimus Prime, and that was like 3 years ago now, really. So yeah, let's just go ahead and take a look at this because it looks fantastic. It looks pretty accurate. It's got a lot of features to it. It's very posable. Like, look at that posability. It looks like it has finger articulation, looking like, so that's awesome. The head sculpt looks great. You know, it's got the shoulder rockets. Here's the video. I'm not gonna play the video. You can head over, the link will be in the description, and you can watch that video, the reveal trailer for it or whatever. So here's what he looks like. This was kind of a render. It looks like another video you guys can watch. So yeah, here's another shot. It comes with his gun. Looks like it's come with two different guns, which is cool. They look pretty solid. They're painted very well. That's pretty cool. And another shot. Again, the commander class. He's probably gonna be, I would say, a little bit taller than his leader class version from Earthrise, I would say. So it's got these blast effects which look really fantastic. These are probably the most interactive ones I've seen yet, with like that redness, like kind of like a more heated blast, which is super cool. And then you can see right there, you can see it looks like he has a Matrix of Leadership. Now I don't know if it's the same size of Matrix of Leadership that would fit in Rodimus Prime or in Earthrise Prime, or because as of right now, the last Prime we've got was Earthrise Prime. And then this is what I think is awesome. You can take him apart and he can be like ripped apart, and so like you can do like where the Junkions had to put him back together. So I think that's interesting. That they did the same thing with Cup, where you could take off like arms and legs, and you can recreate the scene where he lost his arm and his leg were broken in the movie. Now, from my understanding, he is not going to be your traditional like G1 Ultra Magnus, where the cab is essentially Optimus Prime, and then the trailer is basically just like creates a shell over him. From what I understood, from what I read and heard about like the making of this figure, that this Ultra Magnus would be a full piece. Kind of like almost like a heavy remold of Power Master Prime, and I believe Power of the Primes, I think there was an Ultra Magnus too that was also the same mold, and it looks like you could probably fit cars in there. I'm not 100% sure, but like it looks like you can. The box art obviously from the movie, and then he is a 43 step changer, and then oh yeah, right here it shows you it does have the options. You can have cars sitting on the top, and they can like drive on, so that is cool. And it does have a Matrix of Leadership, so you can do the iconic scene where Prime gives him the Matrix. And then there's just a regular product shot. It looks like it has gun storage, so you can store. It looks like you can storage everything. Unfortunately, it looks like he only comes with one big blast effect, which is kind of weird to have one big blast effect. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at so you can get 3 per customer. It's the Ultra Magnus from 86 movie. It has 2 iconic modes, accessories. It comes with 4 blasters, so you get 4 different blasters, 7 blast effects. That's pretty cool. I didn't really count, maybe it's because they come apart, so they're considering it multiple pieces. Animatrix Leadership accessory that can fit inside the figure's chest. Accessories attached in both modes. Removable backdrop, just like, you know, all Studio Series figures have the backdrop. I personally don't use the backdrops, I toss them, but if you're somebody who I just think they're interesting dioramas, but if you try to put them all together, like, it just feels like it takes up too much shelf space. But for somebody who collects maybe 1 or 2 of these things or something like that, I suppose it would work. I guess it could work. Yeah, this is an interesting that they decided to make Ultra Magnus a commander class. class. I feel like he deserves to be able to get for the budget. I feel like he might be a leader class. He might be, in terms of size of leader class, he might be a little bigger, just because I think they're making him big enough for that, like, Hot Rod. I think Hot Rod and Cup can, like, drive up on him. So, like, we got Ultra Magnus now. Now all I need is a Studio Series Bumblebee from 86 movie, and I need Optimus and I need Megatron. And I know Megatron's a huge hot topic that they've stated straight up that they're never gonna make Megatron a gun again. It'll never be a gun in the traditional sense. Honestly, would be okay if they made him like a gun, like not like a gun, but like a tank, and then came with like a miniature gun of what he turns into as a gun that can be used as an accessory for Starscream. I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. I honestly kind of want them to do a 2-pack, but as of right now, and I don't know, I never picked up the Red Series. Yeah, there's a Red Series line they did of non-transforming. Believe it's still going on. I don't know if there's been any new releases for it. I did pick up one. I did pick up the RC from Transformers Prime because I figured that was the only way you're gonna get. It's the only way you're gonna get RC from Transformers Prime in the stylized slim version that she was in that show. Yes, I know the Legacy line did one, and yes, it's very bulky and it's like a G1 inspired version. It's not the actual Prime version, but I don't think there's ever anybody who can do scaled version of RC that would scale with Prime figures of the slimness that her thighs, legs, and arms are, and just waist and everything. Like, I just don't think it would transform into a proper motorcycle with this amount of least space that it has. So I know there is a Megatron Red Series as well, because I've seen like one that has like the half like reformatted version, and I think there is and then there's obviously a Galvatron version, but I think there's also just a straight normal Megatron version, but I don't know how well it scales in terms of scaling with the rest of the Studio Series line. Somebody in the comments down below, if you have the Red Series Megatron, have you displayed him with your 86 Studio Series figures? I'm collecting as many of them as I can get. I know Mr. J is as well, so maybe I'll ask him if he's ever, like, if he has that Megatron, does it scale well with the other bots? I right now use the War for Cybertron versions because I don't have a display for War of Cybertron, but I would like to set up a display at some point for War of Cybertron, which means I'm gonna have to go out and find certain figures that I never picked up. I'm sure a lot of them I can still kind of get. I never went all crazy with War of Cybertron, and now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't kind of pick all those figures up, but it's one of those things now. It's gonna be like a hunt, finding them for decent prices. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you are gonna be getting Ultra Magnus. What do you think about it being the Commander class? $89.99, so about $97 with tax and everything. About 98 bucks. I'll say about another 10 bucks with tax. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you enjoyed this video, check out this one right here. And as always, guys, until next time.